guys! Welcome to Frances Diary. So this is my vlog number 2, which is entitled Let's Talk. So for today's video, we will have this class that contains 3 papers which has questions on it, and I will pick a paper randomly and answer the questions. So let's start. The first question that I will have here, or I will answer, is question number 2. What small gesture from a stranger made a big impact on you? So first, I will tell you a story. Back when I was in grade 8, we went to San Jose Occidental, Mindoro for a robotics competition. After that 3-day competition, we went on art store and bought art materials. After buying art materials, we went back to our stations and waited for a van. And surprisingly, we saw our fellow students from Sacred Heart Academy and Baco Catholic School waiting there too with their advisors. After that, while we were on our way home, we checked our things, especially the things that we bought from the art store. And this is where the gesture from a stranger made a huge impact on me. So there was this teacher behind me, and I think he heard us talking about our art materials that we bought that day. Then he called me and gave me a sketchbook, which is not that big and also not that small, but you can put it on a small bag. And inside this sketchbook, there is a note that I should use this for practice, and he is hoping that this will help me to grow as an artist and improve. I was very shocked that day, but I was able to say thank you to Sir Alex. Actually, he is from Baco Catholic School, and he is now my friend. That gesture made a huge impact on me because at that time, I am not quite confident about the things that I do, and I think that art is not really for me. So, after receiving that note and that sketchbook from Sir Alex, I realized that it is God's answer, because at that time, I am also begging Him for signs if I should do what I love and continue to improve, or if I should not. And after that day, I started to practice and practice more, and thankfully, I had a lot of improvements, and I am still improving today. So, we will now pick our second question. Okay, the question is, at this point of time, how will you define happiness? In our world today, it is obvious that it is hard to find and chase happiness. And I think it is now time for us to change this definition or our own meaning for this word. Happiness is not just a feeling. For me, it is deeper than that, because happiness always comes with the word contentment. For us to be happy, we need to be contented. We need to be grateful of the things that we will receive and we have. Even though these things are small or big, even though these things are from the people that we don't like that much, because as people, we sometimes tend to expect a lot from others, especially if this is from our family, our loved ones, special someones, our friends, and of course, those who are around us, which eventually can lead us to disappointment. And of course, when you're disappointed, you are not happy. So, the third question that I will answer is, of course, this one. The question is, if you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are now living, and why? If I knew that I will going to die suddenly, I won't change the way that I am living right now. But I will only add things to make me live my life or my remaining days to its fullest. Because I think that I am having the best time of my life right now, I have a lot of friends. They make me happy. I make them happy too. I love to help people. They help me sometimes, but I love helping them too. I am doing better than I ever was, and actually, I am at my happiest. I may have loopholes or shortcomings, but I think it is best for me to die doing the things that I love with my friends, family, and of course, loved ones. That's why I have nothing to change. And I thank you. That's all for today, and I hope you learned something from Francia's diary.